Hello Sagittarius, this is Olivia from Boss Tarot. I'm here to do your reading. The Soul Journey card that flew out for you was Peace, and I absolutely love this one. It says, I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. And isn't that precious and wonderful? And it also talks about in the book that the only time that our soul can really see how we feel is when we're sitting in peace and quiet. And then the soul has the chance to look at who you are and where you are at this time with all that extra chit chat and all that distractions. And it's a good time to just sit still, because sometimes when you're sitting that still and quiet, and you could do this in nature, which is what I like to do, just sit in nature or quiet, just, listening to the animals, the birds and such. It can bring such a sense of peace over you. And it's because your brain's not thinking about anything other than what you see and hear in the moment. It's a really good way to rest the brain too. I like it. Now the tarot cards that came out, the first one you've got, Saggy, is the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Now, this could be the breakup of a family, or it just could be that it's somebody's financially losing money right now with everything in the world as it is right now. That wouldn't surprise me. And maybe there's a fear of losing a home. It could be that. Or it could be somebody just putting their home up for sale, which really, I guess, nowadays that's not right now the best time to do it. I don't know that for sure. You could go on YouTube and find out. But there's a lot of home issues right now in the United States. And here you are, you're just hanging around. You're not really in the contemplative mode. This is a Hangman in reverse. So right now, all you're doing is just hanging. And I love how it says Hangman and it's really a woman. A woman. Hangman in reverse. So this tells me it's almost like this peace card knew that this was coming out or something like that. Or maybe it's the other way around. But sometimes it's okay just to hang around. Not have any chores to do. Not have to worry about the bills right now. Don't have to worry about cooking and cleaning. Don't have to worry about going to work right now. I mean, maybe it's just a time to just chill. And if it happens, there's not a lot we can do, any of us at this time, in this age. Not a lot of us anyway. And then, this is funny too. The Magician in reverse. It almost makes me feel like, Saggy, when you were just, hanging out, you were probably starting to think of something that you wanted to manifest. And maybe before you even could pinpoint one certain thing, you just says, oh, I just want to be happy. Because this is one of the happiest cards in the deck. And it's almost like, okay, they didn't decide what they wanted, so I'm going to stop. And then all of a sudden you said, I want to be happy. Because I don't see, when it's in reverse, you can sometimes find out, by the next card, what were they trying to manifest, or what did they manifest. And it might be different by the time I lay out some clarifying cards. But I thought that was really interesting, because it's kind of like all of a sudden manifesting and mid-stride. Oh, no. So I do feel a lot of peace here, to be honest. I feel calmness, peaceness, even if the house is about to be whatever. I can't say that so much about if it's a breakup of a family. That would be a different story. But maybe there's just a concern for the home being lost. But over here, your person has the Two of Wands. Now, they seem to be at a stage in their life where they're starting to wonder what is going to be in the future. What kind of work can I do in the future? Maybe this person was working out of their home and maybe they still can. But with it being in reverse, it's kind of like you need to create something that can be recognized, something that can be that people like, something that can take off in a business, like on YouTube or something like that. I'm just saying that. But anything that is creative for this person would be nice if they could figure out what that one thing is, and then they could, start dreaming up, how am I going to get it started? What path am I going to take? Is there training I need to do? That kind of energy. And then the Queen of Swords, isn't she like the most modern Queen of Swords you've ever seen? She's got 2 wands in front of her too, but they're flags. I was kind of wondering if this is some kind of related. Is the Queen of Wands your person, Saggy? Because it looks to me like they're pondering what to do next. And it's kind of the same energy here. What am I going to do next? What is going to be my next project? Yeah. Do any of us really know at this time? I mean, hopefully a lot of us do, but who knows? But then the next card that comes out is the Star card. And this talks about... it's like a dream come true or a blessing. And it's almost like somebody's with the 4 of Cups underneath here. This person is so discontent with the relationships that they've been in. It's like, God, you're handing me another one? Because you can see that there's a hand underneath that one. And it looks like it's full of rainbow juice, I call it. But this person's barely got her hand on it and is saying, oh my God, not another person. But you have to almost think, was this something that she was wishing and praying for and didn't realize how quick it would come? It's kind of sweet. This whole reading just feels so sweet and so mellow compared to the ones I've been doing. But anyway, all right, let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. All right, the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Now, this also talks about being acknowledged for special work. But when it's in reverse, it's like the 3 people that are supposed to be doing it aren't together. They're not all on the same page, or they're not able to all 3 be there to help get that project taken off. And that could be part of this problem too. That's interesting. I really like this reading so far. All right, let's go ahead and see what we clarify here and see what we come up. Now, it might all change. I hope it gets better. All right, let's look at the 10 of Pentacles and the Hangman in reverse. What is the link between those two? Oh, there's that Magician in reverse again. You know what, with that coming up right there, you know what it makes me feel like? It almost feels like this person has so much peace right now, just the way they are, that they don't even feel the need to manifest, even though they think they should. But it's almost like, it's not that they don't know how. Because Sagittarius is strictly midheaven, which means it would be like at 12 p.m. on the birth chart. They are right up at midheaven with the divine. They're closer to the divine than most zodiac signs. But anyway, not to go any further with that, it almost feels like there was just, kind of a, not a laziness, but like I'm just going to let the divine show me how to flow through this, whatever that might be. It's kind of that kind of energy, because they're just kind of waiting, hanging around. They got beautiful happiness and sunshine. It's almost like a change of personality is what I feel. I don't know. I don't know how to explain that. Well, they're not in balance with their emotions are not in balance. And perhaps maybe internally they don't feel their normal self, maybe. Maybe they just don't feel, maybe they don't feel good. Because usually this talks about emotions being balanced, but in the reverse, it's the lack of an automobile too. Not able to manifest the automobile. They want to have an automobile. I wonder if they want to move or something. Maybe they don't know how to manifest the automobile. But in the upright, it talks about balancing the dark side, the dark and the light, which we all have that within us. And we also, all of us have within us the masculine and the feminine. And sometimes, even if you're a woman, your masculine might have to take over for a bit. You know, maybe you might have to go do the manual labor out there with the workers or something. You know, that kind of silly stuff. But it could be that just that there's not a balance here. Not right now. That's interesting because they've got the hangman in reverse too. It doesn't feel like they're giving up. It just feels like they're just kind of, let's flow. Let's just flow for a little bit and see where the divine takes me. Because they definitely have the power. They have strong intuition, but they also have other abilities like clairvoyance and things on that nature. So let's clarify the Two of Wands in reverse with the Queen of Swords. She's dreaming about her man. Look at that. She's dreaming about her. And maybe this is just somebody that's fictitious, or maybe this is you, Saggy, that she's dreaming about. And maybe that's why she's kind of halted the crossroads, because she's wanting to figure out what's going on with him first before she makes any decision. Oh, and maybe this is what this person, whoever this is for you, Saggy, maybe this is what this person has been praying and wishing for. Wishing on a star for you to come to them or to be together. And the divine is saying, hello, wake up. Here's that cup that's got that King of Cups in it. He's right here. Just ignoring it because there's been too many icky relationships for this person and they're just discontent with all of it. You know, in a way, now that I say that, discontent and kind of at peace, maybe this is a reading for one person. It could very well be that this is all for one person. Maybe this Sagittarius who's getting this reading, maybe you're single and you don't have anybody in your life. And maybe you don't know that there's somebody here that's dreaming and wishing for you. If you're a King of Cups or if you have that energy, that's really sweet. That's what it feels like. It almost feels like this is one person. I don't know. That's interesting. So then let's see what about this Star card and the Four of Cups. Okay. This person that's discontent, I think they have been waiting on this person. And I think that what they're doing with it being the Four of Cups, I think it's possible that this was given up. It's like it never happened. It's been such and such this long, 4 weeks, 4 months, whatever. And it's just been too long. And maybe they've decided to give it up. And that's why she's got that look on her face like she's just discontent at this point. And maybe if you think about the way the rainbow from this cup here is shot, you can see the rainbow colors. It's going up to the star. I wonder if subconsciously that she's making a wish come true. Maybe she's still wishing for this person, but in her conscious mind, I think she has given up on it. That's what it feels like. She's been waiting and waiting and waiting. And it could just be that there's a delay. But with the way she looks here, just, I mean, she's got her hand on the soulmate card or the rainbow cup, whatever it is. She's just not really enthused. And that's the same energy I feel here. It's just like somebody just, well, if my house gets sold, so be it. You know, there's not a lot I can do. I can't manifest that. And then they're just hanging around. Oh, maybe I should manifest a car. No. It's that kind of energy. It's like it's not like they don't care less. It's just like, right now they're just, I don't know how to explain it. You guys probably have the right word for it. But it's interesting. It is peaceful. That you can absolutely see. What links the two sides together? Something had to be dropped. I bet this is one person. Because think about it. If this card is for both sides. And so will this card be for both sides. To me, this Two of Pentacles in reverse, something was dropped. And I think it was the waiting for whoever this King of Cups is. Because sometimes we try to live our lives on average. And if you've got somebody on your mind that you're so into and thought that you two were going to end up being together, because I don't think it's somebody new. I think it's somebody this person knows, that you know, Saggy. But you can't, especially if they live far away. I mean, look at how far away she's looking across the water and he's floating on water. It almost tells me that this person's not in the vicinity of this person, of Saggy. So something had to go. You can't use your whole life with your mind full of dreams and wishes. You have to sometimes let that go. And one of these pentacles had to drop so that this person can be free to open up to other things. That's sad. So this was her dream, and this is what the divine has given her. But she's not accepting it at this point. Maybe by the next reading. And this up here, this talks about somebody that they feel insecure. And I don't, with it being one person, I'm going to say that, Saggy, you're feeling insecure at this point in your life. It's almost like you feel that it's not insecure in a dramatic way, but just insecure at this point in life with the situation as it is. And probably a lot of people are starting to feel that way. It's because we don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. We don't know what's going to happen after the elections. You know, it's that kind of energy. It's like, you know, we're just kind of in limbo. Limbo. Boy, I've never seen a reading like this. This is very interesting. And whoever this project that was supposed to get started, it was supposed to be with the Queen of Cups. And then we got the King of Cups. There was two power people that were supposed to come together and work on this project, and it never got started, probably because of what's happened in the world. It could very well be that. Oh my gosh, and on the bottom of the deck, that project is still waiting, whoever you are, King of Cups. Come, please. Oh, it's a beautiful reading. That's what I have for you, Saggy. Hold tight. Let it flow for now. It'll work out. All right. See you next week. Namaste.